All right, what's up, PushPress? How's it going? How's it going? Let's see what's going on here. Let's make sure everything's on the chat window so you can see everything. Let's see. Go. Make sure this is all set up right. And pull this over here. Cool. Just gotta make sure the technology is all set up. Cool. All right. I think we are. Pull this over just a little bit more. Okay. All right. I think we're good to go. I think we're all set up. All right. Cool. So welcome everyone. If you're watching this live or you're gonna watch this at a little bit later date, I want to share with you something that made its way in the affiliate owners group the other day, and something that actually Dan and I have been talking about for months and months and months. And that's automation with Facebook Messenger. So obviously Facebook's probably the number one tool for marketing your gym, and probably the best bang for your buck. And there's a lot of really cool things that you can do with Facebook now, and it's just getting better and better. So obviously Facebook makes the majority of their money through advertisements, and so they're creating a lot of different ways for marketers and people to advertise. So one of those ways is Facebook Messenger, and if you use that app or use that platform regularly, you may have noticed they've added a lot of features to that, both on the person-to-person communication, but also the person-to-business communication. And so one of the really cool things is this automation, right? And so automation with Facebook Messenger is what I'm going to talk about and kind of show you how to set up, and the way you can do it for free, which is really cool and very basic. And you can actually get super complex with Facebook Messenger by doing some sequencing, and similar to if you've seen some of my other videos on marketing automation with email, you can do that with Facebook. So but the really cool thing is now with Facebook ads, you can send Facebook ads to videos, to Messenger directly. So if people are interacting with your content, you can send them to a Messenger ad, and we're seeing right now Messenger open rates are huge. I mean, they are absolutely outperforming email. People like to engage with brands. My personal experience, whenever I'm running an ad for my 6-week boot camp, if anybody comments on that ad, they get a notification from my Messenger bot, which is super cool. And that's just a simple Facebook ad to Messenger ad type. So I'm not going to show you how to set that up today. I'm just going to show you some basic setup for how to build some automation. So when people do inquire with your brand, they can get some automation set up and hopefully help automate a few things for you. And like I said, I have two platforms or 2 pages regarding my gym, CrossFit Como, and then also our 6-week boot camp. The 6-week boot camp is built out with the segmenting and built out more with them in automation. The one for CrossFit Como is basically set up for getting people either to get started, dropping in, or asking questions. And I'll actually show you. I had this happen the other night right after I got set up, so it was pretty cool. So, okay, so first things first, on your Facebook page, obviously there's a lot of different things you can do here. I changed this button to send us a message. So we're on my wife's account, so we're going to show you kind of what that looks like. And the tools I'm using, one is called ManyChat, and the other one's called Facebook Business Manager. Okay, so we'll get into both of those over here in a little bit and show you how I set everything up. But let's just go through the experience. So say you're somebody that discovered an ad on CrossFit Como or your gym website or your gym Facebook page. You guys created an ad, or they're just browsing, and they interact with that ad and it sends them to Messenger. Or maybe somebody's dropping into your gym and they have a question, and they just want to message the brand because they may not want to call or send a text. They probably just want to do something that's not invasive, like a Facebook message. Let's just start that experience. So we're going to send a message, as you can see down here, there's this getting started or get started button, you see, right? So let's go through that and let me actually zoom in a little bit so you guys can see that better on the screen. Cool. Okay, so we're zoomed in. We're going to click on get started, right? So the first thing happens is there's a note automatically that pops up, right? And the note says, hey Kim, thanks for the note. We'll be with you very shortly. In the meantime, can you just let us know what you're interested in? And so now I have this automation series set up, which says new, getting started, drop in visitors, or I have a question. The other thing that you're going to notice, and the experience for this, by the way, the experience for this on a mobile is actually really, really nice. It's not as nice on a desktop, but most people are on mobile, and that's what they're doing. So they have these three options to select. So for example, if a user hits new or getting started, we're sending them directly to our getting started page on our website. Okay, so this is our landing for the getting started. We have our PushPress form right here, and that's our sales page for people who are getting started at our gym, right? If say you're a drop-in or visitor, we're going to send you directly to our visiting CrossFit Como page, and that's our lander for that, and it has all the details on what that is. And then the final thing, if you just have a question, it's going to send this text automatically question, and then we have an auto responder that says, hey, what's up? And as you can see, I'll just say not much. Right? So that's kind of the basic automation that I have set up. Now the cool thing is when they click on these links, you can actually set it up to send them questions or text or whatever. The other neat thing is I'm getting notified in ManyChat. Okay, so you can see ManyChat right here. This is the platform. I'll show you more in a second. But there's some automation going on right there. So that's really, really cool. That's very powerful, and that's a great way for you to help people take action in your gym. The other thing is you'll notice this better on mobile, but it's also shown here is there's a menu, right? So this menu is doing the exact same thing. So it has getting started or drop-in visitors, and it does the exact same thing as this welcome message. So what I'm going to do today is show you how to set this up, how you can do it for free, and then how that's going to add value to your gym. Okay, so let's minimize that. We don't need that right now. Let's go over to ManyChat. So ManyChat, as you can see right here, this little squid thing, is a Facebook bot automation, right? And so as you can see, I'm looking at the live chat feature and all the people that have inquired or sent messages. But right here you see we used my wife's profile, Kim, and this is what had sent to her. Over here, one of the cool things I did was I did some user tags or segmenting based on when they clicked those links. So when Kim clicked, or when I clicked on new or getting started or drop-in visitors, I actually tagged her with those links, which is really cool for some advanced sequencing. The other thing is I could actually add her to a sequence, which would be an automation, like an email automation. And so what I would recommend for this is if you're new or getting started, maybe you want to subscribe them to a success story automation. That'd be a really good thing where you can share a couple stories about there. And you can get so detailed with this. It's super, super powerful. However, on the simple frame, just getting this piece set up is going to be a huge benefit to your gym. So anyways, we have these segments. I can market to her in the future through this. So I won't get too many details, but there's a lot of data in here, and you can really do some advanced marketing setup with ManyChat. So let's look through ManyChat a little bit more. You can see here's the dashboard. I've had this set up for a few weeks now. There's my direct Facebook Messenger link. You can set this up to pop up on your website. I actually do that on our bootcamp website. Then you have your audiences and some details. You get a lot of details about people who've inquired or interested. I can look and see, hey, here's Kim. She's a female. There's some data. Here's the user tags, etc. You have the live chat. We have growth tools, which are these are widgets. So these are things you can add to your website. There's a lot of different tools. We're not going to get into that today. But let's just hop over, engage, and go straight to automation. So let's start with, you have a couple of things, right? So this is the main menu. So this is that little 3 hamburger menu, they call it, 3 lines that are parallel. Click on that, and then here's the options, getting started and drop-in visitors. As you can see, when I click this, oh, I need to hit edit first. When I click this, here's the options, right? So when they press it, you can open up a sub-menu. You can reply with a message or open a website. I have it open a website, and then I want to tag the user, right? The other thing I can do is, like I said, add them to a sequence. So if I created a sequence that said new member campaign or new lead campaign, that'd be a great way to help onboard somebody into my gym. I don't have anything like that set up right now. It's probably something here in the future, but that's a really powerful tool. There's all these different add-ons. Oh, that one's new, notify admins. So these are really, really, really cool things. And the advanced features of ManyChat and Facebook Messenger is a great, great way to do some really high-powered Facebook ads that send the Messenger. Same thing with drop-in. You can see that same thing. Drop-ins. I had a tag drop-in, so advanced segmenting. So that's the edit menu for the main menu. So that's one thing that's probably basic that you should set up. The next thing is the default. I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna hit. I guess I'll just hit publish. It doesn't matter. I didn't change anything. Default reply. So default reply is this is where somebody sends you a message and it's the first thing you respond with. So you can put anything there. I don't have anything because I really don't want the bot to respond. But the welcome message is actually really important. So you can see here is here's the welcome message. I think I need to add, yeah, I do need to add a space. Cool. So hey, first name, thanks for the note, and here's the 3 menu options I want them to take. So the same thing happens. They, new getting started, opens up a website, tags them as a lead. Same thing with drop-ins, and then same things if they have a question, right? So you can reply with the message question. So I said, hey, what's up? So that's some basic marketing automation through Facebook Messenger and ManyChat. There's some really, really cool stuff you can do with running an ad. They actually have a campaign where you can run an ad. If somebody comments on the campaign, it pops up a messenger note to them. So it's super, super cool. But yeah, so that's really a great automation tool that will help you interact with people who interact with your page. I'll stay on here for a few minutes, but it's so powerful, and you can think about the countless ways you can utilize this tool. But ManyChat is free, so you can set up all this basic automation for free. They do have a pro version, which has some advanced segmenting and features as well. But this will get it done in the meantime. This will put you, like I said, ahead of probably 90% of the gyms in your market, if not 90% of the gyms currently marketing. So anyways, I hope that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to put it in the comments. I'll respond the rest of today. But yeah, what a cool feature in some basic marketing. So have a great weekend. Happy 4th of July. It's going to be a great one. It's one of the best holidays that we have here in the States. And I hope this helped. Take care.